Welcome, fellow cruisers. Today we're aboard the MSC Seascape to give you a personal walking tour of this newer ship in MSC's fleet, along with all the public areas of this ship. We'll take you deck by deck, showing you where all the lounges, restaurants, entertainment venues, and pools are located. So stick around as we take you aboard the MSC Seascape. We'll start off on Deck 5 aft and work our way up. We'll begin at the back of the ship at the Green Wave Restaurant. This was our designated dining restaurant for the entire trip. In addition to dining, this is where sit-down breakfast and brunch are served during your cruise if you don't want to go to the buffet. Leaving the Green Wave Restaurant, we'll hang a right and go past the stairs and then hang another left. This will lead us out to the atrium. First up on the right is where you'll find the MSC Future Cruise location to pre-book your next cruise, oftentimes at a reduced cost, so be sure to check it out. In the center of the atrium is where you'll find the Seascape Bar. This bar serves all your standard cocktails along with specialty coffees like lattes and cappuccinos. Quite a few events happen in this location, such as the sail-away parties, karaoke, and more. Across from the Seascape Bar is Guest Services. This is where you'll go if you have any issues on board during your cruise or have any questions about your bill. Heading down the hallway, here's where you'll find the Hub. This is your go-to for any photo accessories, photos you had taken on the ship, as well as where you can purchase Wi-Fi services. Across from the Hub is the MSC Foundation. This is MSC's nonprofit branch for ocean conservation. And finally, we get to the magnificent Vanini glass sea sculpture. This sculpture is almost 40 feet high and features 190 swimming glass fish. Now let's make our way up to Deck 6. Up here on Deck 6 aft is where you'll find the Cala Jondal restaurant. This is the second largest restaurant on the ship and is a complimentary restaurant. It's only open during dining hours. Heading towards the atrium is where we'll find the Shine Bar. It's open from mid-afternoon on and features your standard cocktails. It's also a great spot to sit and watch some of the singers in the atrium. Next to the Shine Bar is the main MSC Excursions desk. Here is where you go to get information about your excursion or to book excursions. Now we'll make our way down this hallway between the Shine Bar and the Excursions desk. This hallway leads towards Times Square. First up on the left is the Duty Free Shop. Also, there are many other boutique shops in this area. The Venchi 1878 chocolate bar will be your go-to if you're a chocolate lover. It features chocolate-based drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, along with gelato and other sundaes. Making our way past this lounge, we'll head over to the New York-themed Times Square. This venue features this impressive LED panel that tries to give you the feeling of being in New York's Times Square. It also features the dueling pianos, a crowd favorite. Heading forward down this hallway, we'll end up at the lower level of the Cora Theater, but we'll take a closer look at this on Deck 7. Alright, we're up on Deck 7 forward and we'll start at the Cora Theater. The Cora Theater is a 1,200 seat capacity theater and is your go-to for nightly theater shows and some comedy acts. We thought the performers all did an excellent job. Now you won't get the exciting level of stage theatrics that some other megaships have, but we did enjoy the shows nonetheless. Now let's make our way midship to the MSC Signature Casino and Bar. This casino is your standard casino with table games like blackjack and craps, and is open when at sea. Be aware that this is a smoking casino as well. The bar did tend to get busy during the evening hours. If you're finding this video helpful so far, be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all things cruising. We post ship tours, cabin tours, port tours, blogs, and cruise-related tips every week. Continuing on for midship, we'll head towards the atrium. Here at the atrium on the right is where you will find the Champagne Bar. The Champagne and Wine Bar feature many types of champagne and other drinks from many parts around the world. This bar is open from about 5 p.m. to midnight and is a great spot to listen to nightly music performers in the atrium. Opposite of the Champagne Bar is the Watches and Sunglass Boutique. But we'll make our way down the hallway to the Aegean Restaurant. The Aegean Restaurant is another complimentary restaurant, but on the smaller side. It has a nautical theme to it. Leaving the Aegean Restaurant, you will come across one of the coolest parts of this ship, that being this LED glass tunnel. It changes from red to blue to white and multicolored. On the other side of the tunnel, you will find this replica hot air balloon with an LED screen behind it that changes scenes every few minutes. This is a great photo op spot, but does tend to get busy. The last restaurant on this deck is the Skyline Restaurant. This restaurant has an upscaled, large city theme to it. This restaurant is for Aria guests only. Lastly, on Deck 7, we'll take a right and check out the Le Cabaret Rouge Lounge. This unique lounge is kind of a hodgepodge of entertainment, from music performers and comedians to the nightly DJ dance club. There's also this large full-service bar as well as waitstaff. Now let's head up to Deck 8. We begin on Deck 8 forward at the multi-use Aria Spa area. To the left, you'll find a barbershop if you need any last-minute haircuts or a shave to keep yourself looking good on those ship parties. Moving forward is where you will see this reception area, as well as the entrance to the gym. This large gym is free to use and features everything you'll need to get your workout done, including free weight machines, treadmills, stairmasters, even rowers. They also have spin classes that you could sign up for. As we make our way out of the gym and past the reception desk, we'll hang a left and head towards the spa area. To the left is the hair and nails salon. In the Aria Spa area, you can get a wide variety of different types of massage treatments, including deep tissue, Swedish, plus many other treatments. There's also a thermal spa with a hydro pool, heated loungers, saunas, and more. Now let's make our way towards midship. We'll hang a right outside of the Aria Spa and head over to the MSC Business Center, where there's a small meeting area for private events. Continuing towards midship, we enter Liberty Plaza. Here on the right is where you'll find this little small section of a casino that is supposedly smoke-free. Across on the other side, we'll make our way to the Loft Cafe. Here you can get a variety of different coffees in the morning, like cappuccinos and lattes, just to name a few. They also have a full-service bar for the evenings. Up here on Deck 8 is where you will see the tallest part of the Vanini glass sculpture that we saw down on Deck 5 by the hub and the MSC Foundation. Making our way around Liberty Plaza, we pass a jewelry store and then head to the sports bar. This is a really cool bar, where they also have this large stage for performances as well as a big screen TV. If you're into football, this is the place to be on a Sunday. Over on the back side of the bar are these really comfortable circular couch areas. These private areas have their own TV and is a great spot to have a drink and a conversation with each other in a more intimate setting. Heading towards the back, we come to the Hola Cantina. This is a specialty dining restaurant, but it's not that expensive. We suggest not picking this up as part of a package and just buying items here a la carte. We will have a full video coming out in the near future of the specialty dining options on MSC, so be sure to look out for that. Heading aft, we'll come to the wine cellar. This is kind of an odd add-on, as we never saw anybody here, but you can take part in a wine tasting session at an additional cost. If you signed up for any of the specialty dining, this is where they're all located. First up is the Butcher's Cut restaurant. This is a small, intimate restaurant that also has some outside seating and features many steak options. Across from the Butcher's Cut restaurant is the MSC Cocktail Bar. This bar has some of the best cocktails on the ship and does get busy in the evenings as people were waiting to get into the various specialty dining restaurants. Across from the cocktail bar is the Kato Teppanyaki Specialty Dining Restaurant. This specialty dining experience is best described as being similar to Benihana. We did try this one out as well, and it will be part of our upcoming specialty dining video, so keep a lookout for it. If you're into sushi, here's your opportunity at the Kato Sushi Bar. This is a really cool specialty restaurant that has soups, noodles, and of course sushi. These bowls of sushi all come by on a conveyor belt, and you just pick out the one you want. The last specialty restaurant is the Ocean Cay Restaurant. We heard this was very good if you're into seafood such as lobster and crab. They don't really have a whole lot of other options for people that aren't into seafood though, so be aware. And finally, we come to the Uptown Lounge. The Uptown Lounge has a large bar, ample seating for about 120 people, and is used for karaoke, trivia, dance classes, game shows, live musics, meetings, and more. Now for the fun part. Let's head outside to the back of the ship where we'll find the Infinity Pool area. The Infinity Pool area is an adults-only area that has a full-service bar, and there's also waitstaff that walk around to take your order. On the opposite side of the pool area is the Venchi Gelato Bar, if you have a sweet tooth. This is not a complimentary bar, so be aware that there is an upcharge, but it is definitely worth it. There's a walkway between the two pools that lead you out to this great photo op spot. The pools are saltwater pools and are about 3 to 3.5 feet deep at the deepest spot. The loungers are also free to use on each side. Now let's make our way all the way up to deck 16, as decks 9 through 15 are cabins. If you're interested to know what a room looks like, click on the link above or in the description, as we have a separate video just for that alone. Up on deck 16, we'll start at the back of the ship. Notice these nice little bistro-style tables out here. These are great to sit down and relax at while you have a bite to eat. One of our favorite spots on this ship is the Bridge of Sighs. This glass floor looks all the way down to deck 8 and the infinity pool area, but the views off the back are just breathtaking. Making our way to the other side of the Bridge of Sighs are these comfortable padded loungers to relax in. If you need a drink, no worries. You have the Sky Bar located right here, so you don't have to walk far. This is a full-service bar and has great views looking out onto the ocean. Now let's make our way into the Marketplace Buffet. The buffet does have a quite extensive selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. Breakfast starts at around 6 a.m. There is a late night buffet that features pizza, desserts, and some other simple options as well. There are multiple beverage stations like this around the buffet that include coffee, milk, juice, and tea. Heading towards midship, we enter the Jungle Pool Lounge. This is a solarium that has a retractable roof, so you never have to worry about the weather. They do have a full-service bar on the main level of the Jungle Pool as well. In addition to the family-friendly pool, there are these two hot tubs on each side. There is no Deck 17, as the number 17 is an unlucky number in Italy, where MSC is from, so we'll start on Deck 18 on the second level of the Jungle Pool. Up here on the second level of the Jungle Pool, you will find table games such as foosball, ping pong, and others. Deck 18 is also where you will find the Do-Re-Mi Land and all the other kids' clubs. The kids' clubs are split into various age groups, such as 12 to 14, 15 to 17, and so on. They even have an area for babies to toddlers. If you're into arcade-style games, then you'll want to visit the Hall of Games. Here you'll find many new interactive games, such as the Virtual Reality Formula Racer, as well as the motorcycles. They do also have traditional games such as air hockey. Heading out of the Hall of Games, we'll take a right which leads us to the Pirates Cove Aqua Park. The Pirates Cove Water Park has numerous water features for the young and the old. Up at the top, there are roped obstacle courses and play areas. Here are the stairs that take you up to the larger water slides. There are an additional 3 water slides that are 3 to 4 decks high, and we highly recommend you try them out, as we had a lot of fun going down them. For the younger cruisers, there are small water slides, water-drenched buckets, and splash pad areas. Moving aft, we come by these really comfortable circular couches. These will get taken quite early in the morning, so keep that in mind. Here on Deck 18, aft, is where you will find the main pool, the marina pool. There are hot tubs on each side of the pool and one large pool with a center stage in the middle. This is where most of the parties, such as the White Party, are done at night. The Marina Bar is a full-service bar, and the bar you will frequent if lounging poolside. They also have a small gelato bar on the side. The Marina Bar is open early in the morning at 8 a.m. and serves until late, around 1 a.m. Now let's head up to Deck 19. Up here on Deck 19 Mid, we will start on the side of the ship. You will see a lot of lounge chairs on this side that don't get a whole lot of use, as well as these 2 hot tubs. Up here on the second level of the Pirates Cove Aqua Park, you can get a good view of the splash pads below. Now we'll make our way back towards the pool deck. Up here on Deck 19 is where you can get a really good view of the layout of the pool deck and the hot tubs. If you're feeling adventurous, you can try the Robotron, a thrill ride that features synchronized music and tosses you around 360 degrees over 170 feet in the air. This is an additional cost of only $10 per person to ride and lasts about 3 minutes long. Lastly, overlooking the pool deck is the Horizon Bar. Finishing up our tour, we'll take a look at Deck 20. First up is the Sports Arena, where you can play basketball, soccer, and other sports. There are some crew staff-led games as well, so check your ship's schedule. Up on Deck 20 is where you'll find the entrance to the Robotron. Lastly on Deck 20 is the entrance to all of the cage rope obstacle courses. If you have an MSC cruise coming up and are interested in what boarding day is like, click on this video to find out. And thanks for watching.